Libra, this person treats you like an option. So why have you been treating them like a priority? Because we both know that this imbalance has been going on far too long. So let's see exactly what they've been showing you through their actions, as well as what happens when you stop setting them as a priority. So this is going to be for my Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Libra. Also, guys, just know I did open up my personal readings again, so make sure y'all check this in the bio. And also, don't get scared out here, okay? I will never, ever DM you. Never will I DM you, of course, first, okay? So let's talk more about what's on this table, though. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So what I have here, very interesting, is the Judgment card, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So just to kind of put it just flat out for you, Libra, this person is not sure about you. That's just what it is. And I think their actions are showing that. And I think you're seeing that because this Judgment card is coming out because you're realizing that you're not a priority. You're realizing the more and more where you reach out to them looking for reassurance, reach out to them for emotional support, they are nowhere to be found. Or maybe when you have went above and beyond, maybe you be calling them every morning, every night, sending them flowers, doing the extras, and they do nothing to reciprocate that. And it's showing you more and more that they're not fully invested here. And that's the aha moment, right? Where something really kind of clicked inside you where you're like, dang, I don't think that we actually feel the same. I think I might love this person more than they love me, or I might like this person more than they like me. There's this realization because they're showing you through their actions. Those actions are the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is showing that they're in reflection. They are very overwhelmed by the decision they have to make because they know they have to make a decision whether they want to be with you or not be with you. And so this inconsistency, this undecisiveness, this is what their actions are showing you. They're showing you that they may want to be here, but they also may not. It's showing you that they're not 100% in this. So you're treating them as a priority, but these are two Two of Wands. You know, these are two cards that really highlight a decision and highlights uncertainty. And so that is what their actions have been showing you, and you've been seeing it. But I think a lot of times you're trying like not to really see it. You're scared of what the next outcome can be if you don't prioritize them. It's kind of scary to think like maybe they're not 100% sure, but overall you see this and you know that they haven't been giving you what you've been looking for. They haven't been reciprocating that love because now it's even a question in your mind. You feel this imbalance. And so with the imbalance, you're feeling it because they're not 100% vested. And so while you're giving 120%, baby, they're only getting like 40% to you. Because if they could, they would. And I think you're seeing that. If they could get you flowers, they would. If they could give you $100, they would. You know, if they could, they would. They'll find a way to get you what you need. They'll find a way to show you that they love you. But they're not doing that. And so that's only showing you that they're not 100%. Now, Libra, if this is already resonating with you, go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Libra. But let's talk a little bit more about what happens when you stop prioritizing them. Let's get into it. So what I have here for you, a lot of cards came out, but we'll talk through them. So I have the Moon card, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Three of Pentacles. So when you stop prioritizing this person, you're going to realize it's going to come a time where you're going to say, is this person in alignment for me? This is how you're going to get to deprioritizing this person. You're going to deprioritize them by asking yourself the hardest question. Is this person giving me all that I'm looking for? Not can this person get there right now in this reality? Are we aligned? Can this person match my energy? Is this person aligned to what I'm looking for a long-term future? Is this person committed just like I'm committed? You're going to see and you're going to ask yourself, and you're going to kind of pull away to say, let's be real with myself. Okay, let's not put no rose-colored glasses on. Let's sit with myself. Let me receive the downloads because it's really highlighted. You already have realized it from the Judgment card, but now it's coming in time. Can we change this up and make it work? Or is it time for me to let this go and move along my path and maybe come back later and see what happens later? But as of right now, we are not aligned. And so in realizing this, you're going to get to this Moon card because you're going to say to yourself, why do I keep attracting people who aren't fully available? Why do I keep attracting and opening my heart to someone that obviously isn't reciprocating that to me? Why am I doing this? And you're going to realize that it's something that goes all the way back to your childhood, your teenage years, where you have closed those doors for so long because you have been hurt over and over again, and you don't want to experience that again. But it seems to keep riling up because we never fully healed from that. So as we're running into the next relationship, we're encountering the same person, different face, somewhat different energy, but it all comes down to the same energy, okay? It all comes down to someone not being fully invested in the connection. And so you're gonna realize that there's work to do. Maybe we gotta figure out how our parents treat each other, how our grandparents treat each other. Maybe it's the way that we received love as a child. There's something that goes real deep, guys. Like, this isn't just let's figure out what happened yesterday. Like, we need to pull all the way back, okay? This has been some pain that we have covered for a long time, and it's time to pull up that rug and start to really clean up what's going on underneath that. And when doing this, it's actually going to allow you to really purge out the things that no longer work for you. Purge out the different versions of yourself that is not supposed to go to your next path, right? And in essence, this is where you're going to have this 9 of Cups come out, because you're going to start to realize your worth. Okay, Libra, you're going to know what you bring to the table. You're going to know how valuable that is. And instead of being the victim of like, oh, they didn't love me, it's going to be like, no, they're dumb. I know what I bring. If they don't see it, well, bye. You don't even come to my standard. It's going to change your whole way of thinking of how you see yourself, how you see your own worth. And you're no longer hoping that someone else can see you and putting your worth in someone else's hands. You're going to pull it all back and take back your energy. And in doing this, you're going to give yourself so much compassion, and you're going to see you're going to be so much stronger after this, where you're going to quiet the insecurities of not being able to find love or not being able to find someone that's really like truly there for you. You're going to limit all those and quiet all of those, because you're going to realize more and more that you bring that to yourself. And as you start to pour into yourself, you're going to start to radiate. And in that radiation, baby, you're going to bring the love that you're looking for. Because in that essence, as you're clearing out the things that no longer work, as you're working more on your confidence and who you're becoming, you're going to see this 3 of Pentacles coming out, because you're going to start to learn about love, learn more about what you want in love in this next chapter. What does love look like? You're going to have a better foundation, instead of just going after, oh, well, they make me feel happy. Knowing that happiness is actually from being familiar with something from your childhood that's gravitating you towards those toxic and karmic type of cycles. You're going to realize more and more and learn more about how you love, the type of love that you're receiving, why you're receiving that. But overall, you're going to learn more about yourself, learn more about your heart, and have a clear understanding of what you want moving forward. And so all in all, it's going to lead you to really understanding yourself better. So that way, as you're getting to your next relationship, it's no longer opening your heart up to somebody that isn't worth your time. And you're now going to open your heart up to someone that can really understand you, just like you have understood yourself. And so that is what I'm showing here. I do want to leave you off with an angel number and a yes/no question. So go ahead and think of your yes/no question. I'll go ahead and get your angel number, of course. And let's see what comes out here. So for you, Libra, I have 1212, which is duality. And in that it says, within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and ready to illuminate the path ahead. 1212. Let me know if you've seen that in the comments here. But let's go and get your yes/no question out as well too. So hi, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here with us. As you know though, Libra got a question. What is the answer to their question? Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Spirit. And can you double confirm that for our Libras, the answer to their question? And that is still a no. Yeah, guys, that's a no. But that's what I have for you. I hope this resonates and you've been a clarity moving forward. If it does, make sure you like, comment, and share with another Libra, because you know they need to hear it too. And of course, check link in the bio for your personal reading. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.